a really good fight coming up for UFC 257. Michael Chandler and Dan
Daniel
Hooker.
Hooker.
That's gonna be good. That's a real test for Michael Chandler. I feel like because I don't think Michael Chandler. I mean, he fought a couple good dudes in Bellator, but I don't think he fought like any kind of like Dan Hooker type dude yet. Like
And Dan Hooker's a real good striker. We already know he
real
trains
good
with.
striker, and he has good takedown defense.
Yeah, well, you
Seen
seen
him
him
stuff
against
takedowns.
Dustin Poirier,
Yeah,
who started stuffing a lot of defense. And another thing, he has good knees. He's tall and lanky, so if you try to go for a takedown, those knees are coming right up. So I think it's gonna be a real tough fight, like you said, against Chandler. I mean, against Hooker. Chandler facing
tall,
Hooker.
tall and lanky dudes in MMA are like a wrestler's weakness because of the knees. Whenever they come in with a takedown.
Yeah, and it's hard to take them down too because they always have they have balance and stuff.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Nah, it's gonna be a good fight. Who do you think's gonna win that?
Dan Hooker for sure,
You got Dan
hands
Hooker.
down.
I got
We
Dan. I got Dan
I think,
Hooker.
yeah, Dan Hooker. Another thing, Dan Hooker likes to kick people. That doesn't matter if they check or not. He likes to kick people on their shins. So I feel like he's gonna attack that leg of Chandler's leg over and over and over and over. So when
Right.
you attack somebody's leg, it's gonna be harder for going for the shot. And then when you go for that shot, that knee's gonna come up. So yeah, I think Dan Hooker's gonna be a real problem.
One thing I will say though about Chandler is his cardio is off the chain. So maybe he could try to like it's on it's UFC 257, so it's not gonna be main event. So it's gonna be 3 rounds.
And we know
So
Dan Hooker went 5 rounds with Poirier, and he still
yeah, so I
had.
don't even think the cardio is gonna be that much of a factor. Yeah, I will probably go with Hooker for
Yeah, I think
sure.
Hooker's gonna be able to pick him apart. I
If
think. I
Hooker
think.
wins, if Hooker wins, you put him against the winner of Connor and Dustin Poirier for the belt?
You know who else is up for discussion on that? Oliveira. What do you do
Oliveira
with
too.
Oliveira? So could you
That's
put Hooker
true.
against Oliveira?
I feel like Hooker, damn, but Oliveira too. But I feel like Hooker's already. Well, Hooker just lost his last fight though, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he lost
Dustin.
to Poirier.
Yeah. So Hooker's not next. So I guess you have to put Oliveira versus the winner of Connor and Dustin.
Yeah, that's gonna be very interesting. But I think Hooker's gonna be a real problem for Chandler though. Like honestly, this is gonna be, and if Chandler could beat Hooker, that's gonna be great on his part, you know. But I think it's gonna be very difficult. That reach is gonna be a huge problem for him.
Yeah, I don't see Chandler winning. I mean, it'll be a good fight. I think he'll make it competitive, but I just think Hooker's going to be too much. The striking's going to be too much. I don't think he's fought a striker like Hooker in Bellator. Not that I can
No,
remember, at least.
same here. I agree with that 100%.
Like these breakdowns, make sure you look at the other videos that I have and subscribe now to our MMA 420 YouTube channel, now on Instagram at _MMA 420 _.